What is going on, UU players? My name is Trainer UU, and welcome to the first ever UU post-narrated UU battle on this channel. This is the UU Battle of the Week battle versus Reachzero and JabbatheGriffin. It's one of the battles they had. They chose to do best out of 3, and Jabba won it 2-1. I thought this was the best battle that they had, so without further ado, let's just get right on to this battle. So I'm not really going to do a team preview since they're not my teams. I don't really know what's going on with them except for what I've seen from watching these battles over. So I'm just going to click this play button, and we're going to jump right into this battle. So Jabba's going to choose to leave with his bikini. Reach is going to leave with Mian Chao. Turn 1, Reach is going to choose to go for a U-turn instead of Stone Edge, since it's not going to kill his bikini straight up, and it is a very big possibility that Jabba's going to switch out with bikini, since he doesn't want bikini to take all that damage from Stone Edge. But no, he's going to stay in, potentially predicting that U-turn, and or knowing that Stone Edge will not kill it, and he will be able to kill Mian Chao in return with a psychic attack of his choice. He actually chooses to go for a Zen Headbutt, and that does a huge chunk to the Small Axe. And he does have enough leftovers. He does have enough health to live another one thanks to leftovers. But Jabba's going to get an unfortunate crit, and Reach's Small Axe is brought down, which is kind of unfortunate because he would have been able to retaliate back with an Earthquake or a Crunch or something to be able to either knock out this bikini or do a huge chunk to it, even bring it down to the point where Stealth Rock from Swampert would be able to kill it. But now it's not the case. Snorlax is just going to die from a crit Zen Headbutt. So now, Mian Chao is going to be brought in, trying to scare out that bikini with the Stone Edge, and Glider is going to be brought in to combat this Mian Chao, but Life Orb Mian Chao is known to carry Hidden Power Ice, so he's going to switch out and go into his Blastoise and easily take that Hidden Power Ice. As you can see, it's practically leftover damage. Now Mian Chao is going to opt to go for a high jump kick to be able to do a huge amount of damage to his Blastoise, potentially opening up a Mian Chao sweep later on, even though bar there are no Scarfers on Jabba's team, but that is not likely. He could also have Swords Dance Mew waiting in the wings, and just having that spinner worn down would be good for Reachzero. So now just catching up with this battle, Zapdos is going to be brought in against that Blastoise, and he's going to easily take that Surf. Blastoise is going to switch out, go to Roserade. Roserade is going to take that Hidden Power Grass, and now he's going to be able to set up spikes, knowing that a Hidden Power Ice will not be a 2-hit KO, but a Heat Wave won't be a 2-hit KO either. Well, it would be up to min-max damage rolls, I believe. Jabba does not see much use for his Roserade, though, as it's beaten by a lot of things on his team, except for Swampert. But he has Blastoise as a nice switch-in for that Swampert, so he's just going to choose to sack it. Glider is going to be brought into that Zapdos because it does not have Hidden Power Ice, so Glider is going to be able to get up Stealth Rocks on it. And Stealth Rocks and Spikes is a huge hamper to Reach's team, since he doesn't have Spinner to spin them away, and Zapdos is weak to Stealth Rock, so the more hazards he can get, well, Stealth Rock up, what I'm trying to say is Stealth Rock up is good for Jabba. Jabba actually doesn't have immunity. He missabbed and he put Hyper Cutter on there, which is actually going to prove to help him out versus this Quillfish, since he's able to 2-hit KO with Earthquake. So I'm not really sure if with an Intimidate he would be able to not 2-hit KO him, and Quillfish would be able to get up another layer of spikes. But that's really irrelevant, since that's not going to happen in this battle. Quillfish is going to be sacked. Reachzero is going to sack his Quillfish, since it doesn't seem all that useful, since it doesn't get any switch-ins. Or the only thing it could really go head-to-head with is Victini, but Zen Headbutt is going to hurt it a lot, and he has Swampert to check Victini anyways. So now Jabba's going to do a little bit of Life Orb stalling as he switches out from Blastoise and into Glider and stuff like that. But as Mian Chao is going to go for the high jump kick, he's going to miss. Now it wouldn't do all that much damage to Glider, but Mian Chao could have been switched out and gotten Regenerator, allowing it to come in for another round of attacking Jabba's team. But it's going to miss that high jump kick, which is really unfortunate for Reach. Now we have Swampert versus Blastoise after Gligar U-turns out from Swampert, and Swampert is going to go for a Scald, get a crit on that Blastoise, which is good for Swampert, good for Reach. He gets some nice Justice Hacks, and that Spinner and Jabba Spinner is going to go down, so that one layer spike is here to stay, which is going to be able to wear down anything on this team except for Gligar, and but Gligar isn't really a problem for Swampert. And now we're going to hear a random cry from Meloetta, which is completely not synced with the rest of the battle, but that's fine. Swampert is going to go for a Stealth Rock as Meloetta goes for a Calm Mind, and so now it seems that Reachzero is in trouble because Meloetta is going to be able to do a huge chunk to the Swampert and get it down low enough to the point where Victini will be able to do a kill, will be able to knock it out, and it'll actually die to hazards. So now Reach doesn't have much to take to take the hits from Victini. So Reach is being put in a tough position right here. Now Gligar is going to be brought in from the Roar, and it's going to go for U-turn. U-turn actually doesn't kill, which is kind of funny. It only does 7.9%. That's what the battle log says, but I think that's rounded up to 8. That doesn't really matter though. So Swampert's going to go for a Scald, and a Burn would have really helped right there, but it's not going to happen. And Meloetta is going to be able to knock the Swampert out. So now Reach is going to bring in his Swampert, I do believe, and not a Swampert. He doesn't have Swampert left. He's going to bring his Mew, and Mew is going to be able to taunt this Meloetta to keep it from setting up Calm Minds. It's actually going to be able to burn this Meloetta, so it's put on a timer. And Jabba's going to go for a Calm Mind, just trying to get that late game sweep, being able to knock out this Mew. But as you're about to see, Hyper Voice, even at +1, doesn't do all that much damage against this Mew, as Mew is going to taunt the Meloetta. And yeah, for +1, 33%, it's and Meloetta is not a weak Pokemon, so that's a really bulky Mew right there. And so Jabba's going to switch out, going as Victini, because he can take this incoming Psyshock or anything that Mew wants to go for, and he's going to opt to go for a Soft Boiled, and Jabba's going to go for a V-Create and do a huge amount of damage to that Mew. It actually lives, which is pretty surprising since I'm pretty sure this is Bandit Victini, seeing how much that Zen Headbutt did to Snorlax and how much that V-Create just did. I could be wrong though. But anyways, Mew is just going to 2-hit KO this Victini with Psyshock after once taking the V-Create and then once outspeeding because of the drops. At this point though, it is Jabba's game, since he's going to be able to bring in a Xenoking, knock out this Mew, and Zapdos is going to be brought in, and he's going to die to a Ice Beam. Psych! Zapdos is really bulky, and he's going to be able to take that Life Orb, Sheer Force boosted Ice Beam, although that's not really going to help Reach right here, because it's just going to die to another Ice Beam. So that's going to be the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for any mistakes I made in this narration. I did it like probably 30 times trying to get it right. I feel that this one wasn't bad though. Hopefully as time progresses my narrating will get better. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and leave a comment, because comments are always fun to read. And you can tell me what you thought of my narration, if I should have said stuff that I didn't, how many times I screwed up, stuff like that. So without further ado, this is Trainer U, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.